It all started right here more than 300 years ago in 1706 with one pier, a ship, and some tobacco crops. And then in 1752, as an experiment, a load of flour was exported to Ireland. And since that time, the Port of Baltimore has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry, employing thousands and touching millions of Americans every day. Starting with that first pier, the operations of the port grew to stretch around the Inner Harbor, past Fells Point and Federal Hill. And now they've relocated into areas that are mostly unseen by the public. We are going to take you behind the scenes and into the lifeline of Baltimore, into the Port of Opportunity. For example, over at Pier 6, where we now attend concerts under the stars, in 1955, a then unknown company began importing their little wonder car, hoisting them onto the pier one at a time. From that humble beginning, Baltimore is now #1 in Ro-Ro imports. That's roll on and roll off. It's big business, and we'll show you how it works. A critical advantage for the future of the port is the ability to handle the larger ships that will begin coming through the new locks of the Panama Canal next year. Baltimore is ahead of most ports on the East Coast. We'll take a look at the new electric cranes, the 50-foot channel, and other improvements that will help us maintain a healthy leadership position. Amazon is constructing a new state-of-the-art mid-Atlantic distribution center adjacent to the port and interstate. They will be adding more than 1,000 new jobs and getting more goods out to you even faster. The city's largest event ever is coming, the Star-Spangled Spectacular. And we'll take you behind the scenes and show you what it takes to bring in the tall ships and Navy gray hulls. It's all coordinated by Sail Baltimore and involves our tugboat crews, bay and port pilots, Baltimore City Police, and the U.S. Coast Guard. We'll take a look at what's happening locally in maritime education, teaching intermodal logistics and port-related curriculum, and give you a preview of this year's Port Fest. From 1950 to 1965, Helen Bentley produced more than 350 episodes of her TV series, The Port That Built a City and State. It's been almost 50 years since local television has taken an in-depth look at our maritime lifeline, and Helen is back to executive produce this one-hour special in cooperation with the Baltimore Port Alliance.
National Maritime Day is an opportunity to celebrate what our future holds for us, but we've got to make sure we get the word out. We've got to make sure that the American public understands how important that the maritime industry is to our nation.
Join us in creating and sharing the wide variety of stories about the Port of Opportunity.